Alright guys, here's another little update on Project Lockjaw. I'm just out here tonight just tinkering around with it. Got some new parts in there that will just apart, but I want to share it with you guys and show off a little bit of tinkering I did with the motor, and that was like with the wiring. Just did a little bit of loom on it and then shine some things up. See here, let's see what we got going on. Got the pipe all polished up. Got it nice and shiny again. Carbon fiber hood from Mirror. This is the new part. I like to get the tank cover. I just want to see how it looked. Now I'll get the tank cover now. Looks pretty damn sharp on there. I dig it. Over here we got, oh shit, just slid across the stand here. I have to just step over here. Over here we got some of the wire and loom. Just clean everything up. Had all that nasty black wire that was there. It was just real gooey, sticky tape on there. Just wanted to get it heading as quick as possible with something. I figured loom would be the fastest fix for it. As you can see, I took the A-arm back off because I was just done with it. It was in the way. I was done with it. It was annoying. It kept falling off and shit because I couldn't get the bottom half of it wouldn't go into the frame mounts for the A-arm, or the lower A-arm half wouldn't go in because it's bent, so that wouldn't go in. So I just took it out entirely. But I got the rear rims on just for mock-up purposes. I wanted to see how wide it would be in total with the rims on there, and she's pretty wide. There's a little bit of dirt in the backside of this one. That's all right. It's no biggie. I repolished the axle because it had some like scuffs on it from putting it in. You can see the scratches. It's no biggie though. It's gonna get scratched from the grass and shit in the trails. Might clean up the Lone Star emergency block off plate. I don't know yet. Might polish it. Man, the tree must have been windy out today. Got a bunch of tree stuff on my seat cover. I gotta still staple that on. I'm probably gonna do that tonight, honestly. I ain't really got much to do, so I might just do another video on that. I don't understand what's up with this Kickstarter and it's not returning all the way when I kick the motor over. See, it doesn't go all the way back up, but I also gotta take it forward some because it hits the pipe. Has to go forward about 1/8 inch. Can I turn a flashlight on? No. Damn. Water pump cover's all done up now. Bought a brand new gasket kit for it. For the clutch cover and water pump cover, stator cover. I had the whole gasket kit in here. Everything. All the gaskets to the 250 Tech 8 motor. Here's the tech kit I have. I like to redo it eventually. I was looking at getting new plastics for it, just trying to clean these up. Cause these ones are pretty. The fronts aren't in bad shape. They just need to be cleaned up. A couple of stress cracks. But what can you expect from something as old as this? But the backs are shot. They've got like rhino liner on them. Like real thick paint. Here's the head gaskets and shit. A reed gasket. A bunch of O-rings and seals. Here's the graphics kit I got for. This is for the Raptor. Well, Project Lockjaw. Set that back up there like that. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep this open. Probably gonna get some hate for this. Set this up right here. Let me get this rubber band off here real quick. Sorry for the messy shop in the process of doing all this and that. So here's the graphics kit. Some Tech 4 stickers for. I figured do that because it's got the Tech 4 motor and it's got a Kawasaki green frame, and so I said it's gonna send it with this and go with it. Sucks the seat says Yamaha. Should have got a seat that says Kawasaki. I don't want to change the identity too much. I was thinking of getting a different carburetor for it, like I think it's called like an electron carburetor. Holy shit, dropping stuff. I mean, I got this. Is this a Keaton or a McCuney? I think it's a McCuney. And this is Japan. Yeah, it's a McCuney carburetor. Here's all the ignition, or the kill switch. I like to get a different kill switch for it. Here's the flywheel we was gonna use. I ordered this one. This is off a KX125. It's a lot smaller than stock, so like I would have revved really high all the time. So I just figured try to find magnets for the old one and fix it. So it was $100 for magnets through eBay. There's this gentleman on eBay who sells them, but he is they were like, the description was like he was passing away and this and that, but his wife was trying to sell the rest of his product out, and she was selling all 4 magnets for like $100. I was like, I'm gonna jump on that real quick. Here's some more seals, brand new seals. Front sprocket for the motor. This piece here goes inside the frame. Here's our front hub. Here's a new brake disc. Slotted disc. Pretty nice. I have all 3 of them. Here's the rear. I gotta take the axle and shit back apart. I really don't want to do it, so I might just keep the other one on there until I decide to do it one day. And you got that one over here. Here's the full chassis skid plate. I always forget. I always forget to mention it in videos, but I have a full chassis skid plate for it too. I got the swing arm one as well. But this little guy goes in the front where the steering stem goes for the bearing to go in place. Goes right in there. But my bearing is in a bag somewhere, or in this bag. I'll show you. It's a brand new all balls bearing. Here's the old hood. I think the new mirror. I'll get to that bearing in a minute. The new hood. This hood here. This has got a story behind it. That little dent right there. But in comparisons, I'd choose the carbon hood over this one any day, just because it has the extra bracing and it's carbon, obviously. But the dent in the front here is from when we loaded it into the trailer one day. We were going to Tomahawk. This is when I blew it up. Went to Tomahawk, and the way we had it loaded in there was my buddy Jake's dirt bike and his 400. His trailer wasn't very big, so it was his dirt bike and his 400X, and then my four-wheeler was on the back. And we pretty much took my four-wheeler, butted the front up against his grab bar. This piece was against his grab bar, and the ass end of my four-wheeler was up on the trailer gate, and the gate was just halfway down going down the road. It was pretty wild looking, but it worked. And that's what it did to my hood. So I was like, I'm just gonna get a new hood eventually, and finally did. But I can't, it's gonna be a while before I get to this quad. It's gonna be a hot minute. I got the rims and tires too underneath of it. It's holding it up. I got a stand. I don't know why I don't use the stand. Just figured this would be easier. Plus, it got these big ass wheel spacers. This would have been a big mess. I have it all. Get that wheel bearing, steering bearing. I gotta get that in. There it is. Brand new all balls bearing with the seal. And I got some two swing arm bolts in there. But I got a brand new one. Went through Valley Cycle and got it. $65 for a swing arm bolt. It was insane. It was insanely expensive for a swing arm bolt. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna try to finish out this video real quick with I don't know. I like to get it running soon. It's very close. All I really gotta do is put gas in the get the carburetor all back on, oil in the motor and gas, and it should run. Finish hooking the pipe up. If I can get it to run, I also got to get cold in it. That'll give me more motivated to get it finished faster. I'm really just saving up for the front end now, and then it'll be a roller. Well, besides tires, I was looking at a set of GBC XC Masters for it. They look pretty good on there. Pretty beefy tire. Scrambler. This put the new steering bush in it because the steering bushing was completely gone. Fell out over at the power line trails. And it needs a new chain. The chain's like, it's on there, but it's got real bad kinks in it from just not being lubed properly. Try to get the light back on. There it is. It's pretty clean too. I try to keep my stuff clean. The other day was really muddy though. And rear brake master cylinder. The rear caliper quit working. It's quit pumping entirely. You can't see it, but it just quit pumping entirely. So I'm about to order a new one. If anyone knows how to fix it, just let me know in the comments. And I'll just try to fix it. I don't know how to fix them, but I mean, if I can find a video on YouTube or someone can let me know how to do it, and I'll do it because I'm trying to save $1 on this. I got a new seat cover for it. I put the seat cover on there so it takes the shape. I don't know. It might be too much red on there. Who knows? It might look good once it's all stapled down and tightened up. And then the Trailblazer. It's pretty much hopeless. The motor was full of like this gray soupy water shit. I don't know. It was just full of it. There's like these 2 plugs in the bottom of the motor. There's one on the starter and one on like the block itself. And I took them plugs out and then put it back on all 4s. And it just dumped this nasty gray oily water out of it. And then I took the spark plug out and put my finger over the spark plug hole, turned it over for about 5 minutes. Yeah, it's a long time to turn it over. I turned it over, and then it starts shooting this brown nasty stuff out of the cylinder and out of the head. So I was like, ooh, there's really no hope for this. So I'm probably just gonna end up just dumping gas down the spark plug hole, leaving them plugs in, and just let that gas in there for a day, and then see what it does to it. See if it drains any, and it gets any more of that shit out of the motor. Hopefully it does, because I want to get it running as well. All my shit here is broken down, which really sucks. Like, this starts and drives, but it just got no brakes. It doesn't even got no fronts either. Cause it's all, I believe it's all one unit from the handle to the fronts to the rear. And all the fluid, whenever I squeeze it, just comes right back out. So I got no pressure at all on any of my brakes. Kind of blows. But I'm gonna go inside and order this master cylinder if I can't figure out how to fix it. Alright, y'all. Stay tuned for more updates on Project Lockjaw. And updates on the Scrambler and more videos on that hunk of shit over there. Peace out.